On today's stories, log on to carandriver.com, the enthusiast automotive resource.
No question, this is a Volvo. The design cues are from Volvo sedans and wagons, but the egg crate grille, V-shaped hood, prominent beltline shoulders, and the high-rise taillights out back all work together without a hint of contrivance to form a particularly handsome sport utility. One Volvo believes will appeal to men as well as women.
By making it muscular and give it a certain amount of athleticism, and you see in the shoulders, in the wheel arches, in the pillar structures, you know, it's a proud, statuesque form. And I think in combining this athleticism with elegance, we've been able to accommodate both men and women pretty well.
But good looks are common in the mid-luxury segment, and even with a profile distinctly like the competition, BMW's X5, Volvo had to bring more than just a pretty face to the U.S. market.
We needed a vehicle that drives like a luxury sedan, has great off-road capability in case they need it, and has a design that is modern and contemporary and becomes a Volvo that they really would want to have, let alone need to have.
This time, there would be no V70XC approach, the jacked-up station wagon trimmed in unfinished black plastic. In the XC90, the driver sits 6.5 inches higher to get that commanding view of the road SUV buyers prefer. The ground clearance is class-leading at 8.6 inches. And it is no small irony, with Ford as the parent company, that Volvo has brought the famous Scandinavian Moose test to prove that the next-generation sport utility will resist a rollover.
We are a company known for safety. Safety is paramount in everything that we do. And it was the ability to bring technical systems to this car that would ensure that in most road situations this vehicle is as safe, both from an active point of view, that's the way the car drives, handles and reacts to situations, and then from a passive point of view, that if an accident occurs, the systems are in place to ensure the safety of all the occupants of the vehicle.
The system is RSC, for Roll Stability Control. That, like other systems on the market, first manages engine power and applies individual brakes to try to control the line of a vehicle about to lose control. But RSC will also fire the full canopy side airbags to protect 3 rows of passengers even before an impact, when the system sensors believe a rollover is about to happen. Those 3 rows of passengers are treated to typical Volvo luxury, with leather seating surfaces, memory, and heated seats for the front row. In the second row, there's quite good space for 3 more, and then 2 more with the onboard seats carried under the load floor. The XC90 has a 2-piece hatch design like the BMW X5, but it opens on way more interior space that can continue all the way to the dash with the front passenger seat folded as well. There are 2 power choices, both familiar but enhanced in the XC90. This is the turbo-boosted 20-valve transverse-mounted 5-cylinder in the base model, making 208 horsepower. Or choose the twin-turbo 24-valve 6, making 268 horses and 280 pound-feet of torque. In both cases, the engines are paired with a manual control option automatic, a 5-speed for the 5-cylinder, 4 gears for the more powerful 6. And of course, there is the all-wheel drive system that can direct up to 95% of torque to the rear wheels. But in normal running, the system mostly drives the front. The system is optional on the base model, included in the features of the upline T6 XC90. And for all the added weight of being a sport utility, the XC90 offers strong performance for the class, running from 0 to 60 in 9 seconds, or less with the stronger twin-turbo 6. Plenty of performance to make the newest arrival quite attractive in any level of power and trim, whether running errands in the city or cruising highways with that luxury sedan ride. With pricing from a base of $34,000 up to the fully equipped T6 model topping out at $43,000, the late-to-market Volvo XC90 seems well prepared to tackle the highly competitive U.S. sport utility segment with a vengeance. One might even say Volvo is on a roll.